she said y'all did. So it's not really a cuck situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
You know, so if you cool with it, then, you know, it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enemy to but
the guy that just banged your wife is telling you that him, personally, he will not do it in your eye. Look at him. He's like, I don't effed up. Yes, you did, dummy. The guy that just came from banging your wife, bro, and getting paid for it, just told you he will not let that happen to his woman. Welcome to ZPTV. Bro, y'all listen, man. Listen. Y'all wake up or y'all not wake up. Bro, 2023 is the year of the devil, bro. 2023 is the year of the devil. Before we get straight into this video, bro, we all know ADAM22. The guy that runs like No Jumper podcast. Bro, we don't know all what he been doing online, like him and his wife or his girlfriend or what, they just got married, right? They have a kid too. I want to see y'all opinion on this. Oh, I'm crazy, or I'm doing too much, or I'm not living in 2023. I don't know. Adam right here, they just got married. They do OnlyFans, they do like adult. If you're below 18, go. Come back later, okay? Please, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. If you're below 18, come back later. A lot have been trending on social media in between Adam, his wife, and another guy, right? So Adam and his wife, they're involved in they do like OnlyFans, like sexual content, like grown people content, right? They do that. Involve other ladies into their content. So now it went up to the extreme where it's like they just came back from a honeymoon or holy moon or crazy moon with his wife. His wife, bro, the one that you put that thing on their finger. That thing, the one that you gave your last name to. Right? They be like, hey, he said, hey, baby, go make me this money. Fuck that man. Go hit him good, baby. Go do it. He probably didn't say it like that, but they planned, and he let his wife go bang somebody else, bro. I know that on this planet Earth that we live on, every man ego is to know, is to hear, is to see, is to smell that another guy is touching their woman, their girlfriend, even their crotch, even a girl that is still your crush, bro. You be trying to strangle people when you hear that somebody touched them. I don't know what kind of heart this guy have right here. With this pussy icon that he got. I don't know what kind of heart that he has. But I don't think he have a heart, bro. I'm just gonna tell y'all all that. Let's get into this video.
Podcasts in the world, and guys, never say that I don't give you what you want.
Yeah,
You've all been talking about it. You all want to hear it. I got the one and only Lena the Plug, my wife, on the podcast to talk about recent events.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about how I'd probably never come on the podcast again, but if I f***ed another guy, so now I'm allowed to come on the podcast.
You thought you were never going to come on the podcast again?
I mean, it's just no one wants the Lena the Plug interview, but then I f***ed someone else, and now it's like, oh, she needs an interview.
Okay, you did an adult scene with someone else.
I mean, but it's it's when I think about it, I'm like, okay, cool.
Well, when you were in your mom TikTok era, probably that wasn't going to be the thing that made me okay, let's get her on. I had you on here a year and a half ago with Flacco.
Yeah, I can't remember why we did that.
Just give you a little press.
Yeah.
Get some stuff out there.
I'd feel more comfortable if he was here. I feel really uncomfortable with the fact that it's just you and I, and we're going to talk about this in front of my brother-in-law, Josh.
He's not paying attention. He's not even in here.
Oh, he left.
No,
Thank God. I
that's
was like,
Donnie.
oh, Josh is in here.
Don't put Josh on blast.
Just feel comfortable.
No, but this might actually be the first time that you and I have been on this podcast together, just you and I, right?
Yeah, it is the first time.
That's great.
Also, we got married.
We did get married.
That didn't constitute me coming on here, but this event did.
Seems like an afterthought after the last week.
Yeah.
Not like actually, but in terms of content.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even really talk about the marriage that much on here because it just seemed.
Bro, drugs are not good. We know this guy right here. He does a lot of it. And he be saying it on social media, bro. This is the era that we live in, that negativity goes viral on social media rather than something that is educational. Do y'all all think that if it wasn't for money, would he accept his wife sleeping with somebody else? Do he really love her? Do he care? Do he care? And I watched another live. He was even talking how they be getting STDs, bro. He's like, herpes and anything. Huh? I'm shaking while doing this.
Seemed like it was so nice. It was great. The
Do you
honeymoon
feel
was
different? Because everyone's like, do you feel different now? I'm like, absolutely not. It's, it's the exact same.
We made it official. We had a nice party with the friends and family and everything.
Went on the honeymoon.
But it's like, it's not like the rules changed. It's not like, oh, like we're going to do things differently now.
No,
we're married.
we already had the house, the kid, you know.
Yeah, we did most of the serious stuff in advance.
The marriage was like, all right, I guess we should just do this too. Let's finish up. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I guess. So, like, do you really think that we're going to go our whole lives without ever sleeping with other people? And in the context of like, I think we were talking about swinging at first.
Yeah, I mean, because people don't really know this about you and I, but you just mentioned it on the podcast, so now I can talk about it. That we had a threesome early in our relationship with another guy, and that was just like, we went out, we partied, we had like a really fun, hot sexual experience, and we were always kind of down for like a little bit of freaky things,
There was like 2 or 3 other people in the
Like,
room
just watching us.
who like were not there to see us, but they just happened to be in the room because we're all just hanging out. This was back in the Adam and Lena party era that didn't really last that long. And at that time, to be totally honest, you were pretty much a random girl to me.
Yeah.
We didn't have any kind of like emotional connection. Oh my God.
That's where we were in our lives. We went to emo night. Okay.
Shout out emo night. And I've always been somebody who throughout my life, there's been a bunch of different times where me and my homie might a girl together. Always enjoyed it with you that night. But then once we started to actually get closer and closer to like dating, it became like, no, we're not talking about that anymore.
We literally never talked about it again. And then you talked about it on the podcast.
We maybe didn't talk about it for like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
I mean, also my friend went on to date the guy for a really long time, so that's probably also why we didn't talk about it.
That is a good point. Yeah.
But like, okay, when I think about that version of us and the version of us that isn't always going to do, who's just very into sex and likes to try fun and new experiences, I was just like, are we really never going to have an experience like that, even off camera, ever again?
And what spurred that conversation, I think, was the fact that we had multiple different couples on Plug Talk where either they were into the swinging thing or they just did with other people.
You see the kind of people they hang around, right? Trash. The kind of people that they hang around. Trash. Bro, if you love your wife, don't do... They're making it sound like it's so cool to do it. Don't do this. Do not. Female, it don't matter. F that shit up. F that shit up. I bet you after some time, he ain't gonna want this. When this money party goes down, like the wife can't pull her money no more, guess what he gonna do? Find another girl that gonna be able to make that kind of money again. It don't last long. When she cannot do that no more, he not gonna want her, bro. Come on, ladies. This is new level of pimping right here. This is new level of pimping. Like what, bro? Hey.
separately and stuff. And slowly it started to seem like, well, maybe this rule is kind of arbitrary.
Well, I think for us, it was also seeing those couples and seeing how turned on they got by having those sexual experiences with other people, which we had a lot in our relationship. When we would bring girls in, like I would be so much more into you after and you'd be into me. It was like seeing your partner enjoying someone else's hot. It turns you on. So it's like, I feel like that is sort of like worn off for me because I've just gotten so used to it a little bit.
Exactly. That is the problem with us. Yeah.
Like what I feel like you would think it's hot to watch me have sex with someone else because we already know you think it's hot. We did it once.
But that was like my dick is in your mouth and he's in your vagina.
Yeah, I'm not saying you DP'd me, but like.
Right. But I'm just saying it's not like I was sitting in the corner because there's a whole narrative.
Okay, I don't think you're a cuck. Are you going to go with this?
Well, it does seem kind of stupid to deny.
Okay, so there's the cuck thing is different because cucks are supposed to be weak and
They're
they want to be
Yes.
made to feel lesser. And I don't think that that's you. I think that there's like the more swinging side of things where it's like you are turned on by your wife enjoying someone and then she comes back to you and you guys enjoy your own personal sexual experiences more with each other because she did that.
Right. But I mean,
I can't believe. See, when I first saw this, I thought it was just for social media, right? But now it's like we're hearing it out of the horse mouth, bro. And I'm still not believing it. I'm still not trying to believe it, bro. I'm still not believing it. Could you hear me? I'm still not believing it, bro. Like what in the world of what?
you have barely even done the thing that you're kind of inferring, which is like me probably it was in the air, even though we hadn't made a hard decision on.
It was weird because my first, it bothered me a lot more. None of the comments about this have bothered me. People calling me a terrible person, terrible wife, whatever.
Right.
I don't take any of it, like even 1% of it seriously.
But there are definitely lines of things that people say that I don't like, though. When they bring your motherhood into it, that's one thing I don't like, because you are an amazing mother.
I mean, I feel
you can be an amazing mother. You are out here putting your body out there, bro. Bullying is a thing. Is your child gonna go to a public school? Is a child gonna walk on the street? Is a child gonna have friends? Don't forget, it's on social media. You can't turn that back. You're gonna have to raise a child like a beast to be an animal that those things don't have to affect them. Bro, can you imagine being in school? Somebody looking and somebody banging your mom? And it ain't even your dad? And then they're gonna say they were doing it for money? Can you study in that school? Come on. It's not even that you're a trash mom. It's what you... Bro, when you start having kids, I cannot do this. I can't, bro. I can't. Even having my girl dress a kind of way is a problem already. It's a problem already. Not to talk of me sitting here knowing like somebody's smashing her. And they don't even be using condoms. Hi, Jesus. Where are we going to? And why is he just sitting here? You can see he's on something already. Like this guy is not in his senses.
I feel like it doesn't bother me at all because I just I know it 100% does not affect how I am as a mother. And like, if you think that my kid is going to grow up and not judge daddy for all the things he did, but is going to judge mommy, like.
What about the child? It's not about you or daddy. How does the child feel? That's what a lot of parents are very selfish. They don't think about the kid, right? Now she's thinking about herself. Thinking about daddy. It's not about none of y'all all. Do y'all even thinking about this child's gonna get bullied? Do y'all even think about what this child is gonna grow up seeing?
I'm not gonna raise that kind of kid who's gonna believe in that double standard.
I notice like every conversation I have about it with people is like they lay it out. They say
my weird vagina.
The internet is going crazy tomorrow. The internet is going crazy tomorrow. Bruh, tomorrow, July 13th. Jesus. I'm shaking, bro. God, UDC. God see things that he ain't supposed to. Bro, this world is rotten. Ain't no turning back anytime soon. It's just, there's no turning back anytime soon. This world is rotten. You gonna start seeing parents getting married to their kid and saying it's normal. And using, I don't want my child to be abused. You're gonna see this happen. You're gonna see people getting married to their sister. Bro, we're out of pocket. Let's all of us just die in peace. We're out of pocket.
Weird.
I don't know.
How dare you?
Your fans love to say it's weird.
I think it's nice.
I mean, you better think it's nice.
I'm a
It's yours.
fan.
It's yours. You bought it.
It's a good looking vagina. I didn't buy it. It came that way. Okay. So what else do they want to know? People probably want to know, what is it hard to go back to a, reasonably sized white penis after dealing with a baby arm? Is it upsetting?
No.
Is it hard to go back to regular life?
So first of all, I wouldn't say that yours is regular. I would say yours is definitely like above average. So let's give you that.
Yes.
Every time we take your pants off on Public Talk, the girl's like, "Oh, I'm surprised." You
But
know?
for a white guy, they don't say that.
Podcaster.
They don't say that, but they're thinking that.
Maybe, I don't know. Someone called you good boyfriend dick once, and I feel like that was a good compliment because nobody wants like an outrageously large penis all the time.
Right.
It wasn't hard to come back to your dick. I was in a lot of pain for a few days, so having sex was,
It was reupholstered.
you were a little traumatized by me being like, "Ouch, hold on."
At first, yeah. But that did go away pretty quickly.
It took like 3 or 4 days. Yeah.
Yeah. You feel like it's snap?
3 or 4. How long did they do it for, bro? 3 or bro. Is this shit real? Somebody screenshot that thing and sent to me when they posted. Cause I ain't there subscribing for shit.
Snapped back? Well, you never had the natural birth that you were planning on.
I don't believe that a vagina stretches from having sex once for 40 minutes with a bigger dick.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I look at the buttholes of the girls that we work with that I know have had like dread or whoever in their asshole, and I'm like, those dicks are doing damage.
Okay, but the asshole's not meant to stretch like this big. The vagina is meant to stretch and
You
go
should
back.
see some of the shits I've taken over the years.
No, I don't want to.
Like a straight jack-o'-lantern.
A big reason why I wanted to like pick him. I just never heard a girl say anything weird or bad or anything about him. So it was like, which is kind of
It's like a timer of sorts. Like, keep going with this shit and like your career and do some more spicy stuff, or
Career.
you were just gonna.
Career. How much does this guy has? Does this woman have to choose career? And it's this kind of career. And he's sitting over here saying it like he's so good and nice. And then now a lot of little girls gonna be looking at him thinking like, oh yeah, let's OnlyFans. Let me cash that. Let me cash that. Anything that comes quick, goes quick. Remember that. Remember that. She's going to deal with the effects of this. I'm telling you, let's give them 5 years. Let's give them 5 years after this sin that just happened. Right? Let's give them 5 years and see. Let's see. Let's give them 5. They just got married, right? Let's give them 5 years. When she can no longer pull that money. Let's see what Adam does. Let's see.
Like go full mom mode. But why does that not appeal to you at this point in your life? Or does it?
I was fully ready to come home and be a stay-at-home mom. I just said that.
Right.
And then, you were not really down.
Oh, okay. I think you're kind of mischaracterizing that.
he
I have
did-
gone through a pretty rocky year.
So he didn't want her to be a mom. This man is pimping her, bruh. Pimping. This is new way of pimping, bruh. We pray to have a woman that just want to stay home and take care of the child. He prayed to have a woman that's going to be on social media and post naked.
Yeah.
And I
you
was
said
like-
you want to feel more stable in your life.
Right.
And
This-
somehow me having a baby makes you feel less stable, even though I'm going to do like.
He's 50. Yeah, no, yeah, I should work. Yeah, I should work. I'm getting tired of the bullshit. I guess this is the other guy.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take this. Oh, hello.
look who it is.
Mr. Jason Love. How you doing, man?
It was good. It was good.
We're just doing a little podcast here, and figured that we would, have a little conversation with you to see exactly how all this was for you as well.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. That's why I chimed in. Catch y'all. See what's up.
Definitely. So, what's the vibe like between you guys? Anything I should know about?
I don't think there's a really vibe. I think it's like a business thing, but I feel just very uncomfortable with this right now. I feel awkward.
Little uncomfortable.
Can you tell him how nervous I was?
We don't care.
Bro, like so nervous. Oh my God. I feel so wrong right now. Like,
It was bad.
it's just work.
Okay.
Calm down.
But a lot of people have like a.
This nigga said, hey, it's just work. Calm down. Give me that cat. Give me that meow. It's just work. Let me make my money and also enjoy. Hey, bro, listen to that shit. Bro, yeah, listen to this shit.
No, like,
It was bad.
it's just work.
Okay.
Calm down.
But a lot of people have like a cheating fetish. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like
I feel like you do.
Yeah, cheating I've done in the past was I'm a little bit turned on by the fact that I was doing something underhand, or take myself out of it. But like, if you're fucking a girl and you know she has a boyfriend and she's doing something wrong, that is kind of hot.
It is.
Is it?
A little bit.
It is.
See, he knows.
It is.
It's
When
kinda
you know
like the adrenaline.
when you know you're banging another man girl, oh yeah. When you know you're banging another man girl, calling her the B word, not giving a damn how you're stroking it. Yes. Not to you. He look at you like lame, Adam. You just let him bang.
I'd
you
feel
know,
so
you're
guilty
supposed to be doing
if
it.
I was the other woman.
Okay, so Jason, give me a genuine review. How was it?
How was it?
You
Bro,
want like a
you really want to know this shit?
Numbers sounds like it could be hurtful, but if it's a high number,
Gives me
sure.
like a 4.
What kind of man is this?
100%
Bro?
9 out of 10.
Really, 9 out of 10. Who's a 10?
Well, obviously her.
Oh,
Well, it was a 9 out of 10. I never grasped the entire 10 before. It's like you gotta leave room for something that could possibly top the next one.
okay, yeah.
I'll take a 9 then.
That's fair. Okay, yeah. So a lot of people want to know, I don't know, just like if I should feel diminished as a man as a result of this. Like the cuck narrative is very, very strong. I just want to get your thoughts on that, and if how people should think about that in the context of me being, the silent third party in all this.
Well, I don't know. Like if you look at it in a business aspect, then basically it was just a job. She's high up in her ranks. I'm high up in my ranks. Us two together obviously would make the most amounts of money. So it's not so much being a cook. If you're comfortable with it, y'all communicated it prior. Obviously, she said y'all did. So it's not really a cook situation. It's more of like two people coming and making an understanding.
Yeah.
So if you cool with it, then it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have in me to allow it, but
The guy that just banged your wife is telling you that him, personally, he will not do it in your eye. Look at him. He's like, I don't effed up. Yes, you did, dummy. The guy that just came from banging your wife, bro, and getting paid for it, just told you he will not let that happen to his woman. Did y'all get that or y'all didn't, bro? He knows it. Bro, as a man, you know it. There ain't no such thing like you watching another man bang a woman turn you on as a man. That shit turn females on, not a man. Listen.
it is what it is. Me personally, I don't know if I have enough in me to allow it, but everyone's different. Everyone have different levels of, how do I say, mental maturity.
Well, it
Fuck
would be kind
mental
of weird for you to
maturity.
find a dude bigger than you. Maybe they could resurrect Andre the Giant or something. Maybe you could get Brock Lesnar to come through and cut it up for you. But I mean, you're kind of like the biggest dude that I could think of. I don't know. It's going to be tough for you to find a bigger guy.
Oh, they got a couple. They got a couple.
Yeah.
But,
could
it's not just the size, it's everything that goes into it that makes it, you know.
Definitely. Lena is just like shriveling up into a ball right now. I can see how uncomfortable this is making you.
Yes, it is making me very uncomfortable. And I'm glad that he's only, on Zoom and not here right now.
Do you think that would be awkward?
Yes. Also, I feel like I'd feel a lot of sexual tension, and I felt like we would have to do a scene if you
my
guys were both
God.
here.
Oh, once black, you ain't coming back. Once you go black, you ain't turning back. She said she feel like if he was in the room, nigga, what? Adam. If you gonna make you eat that food again, Adam. Bro.
Also, I feel like I'd feel a lot of sexual tension, and I felt like we would have to do a scene if you guys were both here.
See, she's out of control now. She's on a tear.
I've been known to have that effect. I apologize.
See, all right. Now I'm going to have to really mind you next time you're going to an adult event that he's going to be at, right?
No, but I would be turned on if you were there.
Man, shut up.
Yeah, it's like you're part of it.
So you think that if me and you go out to a party and we see him, that there's a chance that we'd all end up hooking up after?
I don't know what his stance is on working with you.
Oh, wow. That's a good point, yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, hell yeah.
I get it in regardless.
Damn, that would be, yeah, I can see that. That would probably kind of make me feel like I'd put a cap on this whole situation if we all did it together.
Good closer.
Wow, maybe that is the three-way that we should do, because that would be pretty viral rather than just some random guy, right?
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
As long as I'm not
Plotting.
sitting in a chair with my fucking
You have
arms
to for
tied behind my
for one
back or
shot.
whatever.
You gotta hold the camera for one shot.
All right, so now I got to rewrite the script.
Yeah. What do people need to know?
Bro, so y'all gonna be expecting for part 2? Y'all gonna watch part 2 of this?
About Jason Love, since like you're kind of, I almost feel like a large percentage, maybe even the majority of the photos that you're going to be taking over the next year or so, it's going to be people saying like, you're the dude who fucked ADAM22's wife. I don't know. I mean, I know you get recognized all the time, but it's kind of an interesting scenario that you're in now, right?
I got stopped on the street like 4 or 5 times already. Normally it's just to talk to me about me, but then it was like, oh, you no jumper wife. I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Wow. Insane.
Like, take a picture with my wife, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna get more of those offers.
See, I've only had a
picture
couple
of my
people say that to
wife.
me. I'm sure he gets that all the time.
All the time.
Right. So if we do choose to have another kid, how am I going to know it's mine and not?
Oh my god, I can't. No, cut. What?
What?
Don't even bring that up. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's one of the good memes that people have been passing around. It's like me cuddling with your belly and it's a little black kid inside it.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Is BBC offensive?
No, it's just a visual description. It's not. You're just saying.
Black big.
It is. You see it. That's what it is. It's not,
That's what I'm
once they get
saying.
offended.
But I wonder if I get too comfortable with talking about black people shit because of the fact that like all my co-hosts on the podcast are black and stuff, because I've seen some of these lily white fucking hipster bitches on Twitter just raging out being like BBC is offensive, and I won't respond to them, but I am thinking in my head like, you have never been around black people besides